Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Throwing on their first play. They're taking a shot on this first play. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready, go!
Pass play on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Second down, looking for options. He brings it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
19. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Dragon 60.
He's going to throw again on second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Into the house it goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air following that pick six. This is completed downfield to Likely. Oh, this big guy is moving. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
This is Henry on second. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ready.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Come on.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll work against the blitz. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And it's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt.
It's 4th down.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Don't throw it. Chased out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 6, 77, Buffalo 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Headed out right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Undercut. Go.
They'll go play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch who really makes the magic happen.
Ravens 15, Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready? Press 19 Lions.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw here on first down. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Steeler first
Here we
down.
go. Set. Tap. Let go.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey. Ready, right?
Sticking to the air here. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 5-point first quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Steelers offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Here we
The
go. Here we
Steelers
go.
will line up for the
60
two-point
Vikings.
conversion.
60. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score.
Quarterback's best friends, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Break.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Go. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hut, hut.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Tackle made at the
Some backs are
5-yard line.
easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Yes. Hut.
Running once more with Henry. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28.
Ready.
28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Check smash. Check smash. Get up.
And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
22. Ravens 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Calvin Austin on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready up.
Airing it out to start this drive. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Let's go now. 19, 7, 5. Pirates.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over at the start of the next quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
They give up the gut to Walker. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Steady. 60. Go.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. They give it to the back of his own read. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Ravens 27, Steelers 22.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's everything he has under this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the pistol, Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest path for 2 points.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Drag. Liking. Dragon 60.
Now looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. Now here he goes on the boot. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Buying some time right. As Reuben pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get the...
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points.
42. Steelers 29.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers get it back to within 6.
42. Steelers 36.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
The drive begins with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cowboys, come 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go. Dragons, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again on 2nd. He's going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Running for it. Here's Henry. Up to the races. Middle of the field. At the 20. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
19, Tiger, 19.
Going now on 1st down. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Pass play coming here. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that grows the lead to 5.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here he goes again! And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A big 30-40-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Bronco 80, Panthers.
On second down, here's Henry again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Turning to Henry on third. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's sending them up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well.
Steelers 53.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it, ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it.
They're going play action. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one right down the middle.
63.
And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10.
Stephanie. Count. 7. Buffalo 18. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Throwing it on second down. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Start. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready.
They run it with King Henry. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Here's Henry. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. 18, 5 years. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. He's got his man. This is Walker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He's going deep this time. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game.
Ready?
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reels it in for two, so now a field goal would get them the lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Henry on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go. 70 tips.
They're drawing up for it. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 charge, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Put the body on the line for his team. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for two.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear. This defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Back to throw on first and 10. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. We'll get to Henry on the inside handoff. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They send him straight up the middle. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack up, Warrior 70. Steady.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers up by 4. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it. Go.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the 1st, and they can run this clock out. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready. Cowboy. Ready, ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Reload, reload. Here we go, shot. Liking 18. Hut, hut.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180. You. Nice hot. Go. Hey, come on. Yo, yo. You change it.
Looking to throw it. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
You are X. Shut up!
Here's Henry running left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Going with King Henry here. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First and 10.
They'll throw here on 1st. He's back, right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready?
They'll run here with Henry. And he takes this down close, up to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.